Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to the Review of Death, a Doctor Who podcast, your fortnightly home for Doctor Who news and reviews. That felt fucking weird. My name is Billy Garrett John.
It sounded weird.
Yeah, I'm joined as ever by the incomparable, the indefatigable Matthew Toffolo.
Oh.
Do you like that?
Oh yeah, I do. That's quite good.
There you
the
are.
Incompetent Matthew
The
Toffolo.
incompetent Matthew Toffolo. The, what's the word when you were yourself? Incontinent Matthew
yeah.
Toffolo. And we are here to talk about the fan film epic known as Plastic Treachery.
Right.
Now, for people who don't know, this is a fan film that Matt made in 2010, or released in 2010 at least.
Where was it? Christ, how old was I?
I don't know. I mean, you're in college at this point?
Yeah, I'm at sixth form. I thought this is my final year. I thought it was like 18.
Well, it's July 2010 is the upload date on YouTube.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
There you go.
Shit, I was 18 in 2010.
Yeah.
Oh,
You old man.
holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow, you've made me feel old and we've only just started.
I'm trying to figure out how old I would have been. Maybe like 12?
Oh my God.
12, maybe?
What am I doing hanging around with a 12-year-old?
I know, it's frightening. It's a bit creepy. But look, we're here to talk about this amazing fan film. Now, people who may not have seen it before, do you want to give them a quick rundown of sort of what it's about?
I mean, if they're watching it, they're going to find out. It's the Fourth Doctor. There's Autons at a college.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really. The Master's involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just giving away like a massive spoiler. He's
If
not called the Master in the credits.
Well, if they're watching this, they probably
Fair
know
enough.
already.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, well, we'll see. I've not watched this.
No, in how long?
I cannot possibly. Well, I probably haven't watched it in full since 2010.
Wow.
Yeah.
All the way through from
all
start
the way
to finish.
through. I might have seen snippets of it over the years since, but honestly, I cannot remember the last time I've seen really any of this.
What do you remember people's reaction to it being? Because you were just entirely known for action figures.
Yeah.
So
I think people were quite excited to see me go from the plastic stream to
getting increasingly redder as we talk about
it's just so ridiculous. I don't know whether I should do this whole commentary as Tom Baker, because I am Tom Baker.
I'm going to hear too much of it in this.
I think this one was called Invasion of the Shop Dummies.
Ah, yes.
They were John Pertwee villain. I didn't like using old Doctor's villains. I wanted my own.
No.
But, the Master was in it as well.
What household kind of implement did John remind you of?
He was like a light bulb.
It glitters.
Yes.
Are you going to start?
I was directed by an Italian in this. I'd been directed by an Italian before. He wanted me to get my schmeckel out, but I didn't have to get my schmeckel out for this part. So.
For yourself?
Yes.
You could just start insulting members of the cast saying they weren't good actors as well. I never read their lines.
Yeah.
Dreadful. So yeah, we're going to jump straight into this. If you want to don your headphones, Matt. You've also submitted questions to Matt about Plastic Treachery, about the action figure adventures, and we are going to work our way through those as we go through the film. I'll be the moderator. I'll be the Toby Haydock.
Toby Haydock, all right.
Are you ready to go?
As ready.
Should we talk about this animated? Did you give people DVD copies of this?
No.
No. There's never.
This is the only DVD copy in existence.
So this is, if this gets wiped.
Yeah.
That's it.
This is like Marco Polo.
Yes, it is. It's about as good as well. Right. Are you ready to go, Matt? Are you going to press play?
There's less yellow face in this.
Oh, thank God. Yeah. that was a worry of mine. Yeah. That to appear in this fan film on YouTube.
Oh, God, these days. Oh, it's all coming back to me now.
Of course it is.
Just seeing the menu. Right, shall we go for it?
Let's go for it. Let's
Let's try another one.
Here we go. I mean, this is a classic introduction.
Yeah, Batman March production. Jeez.
I didn't like it.
Sony Vegas.
I didn't like it so much. That was what you edited on?
That's what I edited on. All this good title sequence.
So, now are you ripping all this stuff off of the DVDs?
Yes.
Okay. And that's how you got a lot of the sound effects?
Yeah, they came from all sorts. Oh my God, I look so young. They came from all sorts of places. YouTube, CDs, the DVDs occasionally, if they didn't exist clean anywhere.
And that would have been like isolated scores and stuff like that. Yeah. Let's go to the questions, Matt, because we've got our first question here.
Oh, Remembrance of the Daleks.
Remembrance of the Daleks,
That's
of course.
probably the latest piece of music that gets used in this.
So nothing after Remembrance?
I don't think anything after Remembrance gets used. I think it's... I'm quite surprised to hear that, actually. I thought it'd be more...
Era-specific?
Yeah, I thought it'd be closer to like the 80s.
You kind of bounced around the early 80s from the score of this, from what I can remember.
Yeah, I think so.
You know? The Epic Groke asks, where did the name originate? Plastic Treachery.
I don't remember. That's
Okay.
a good answer. I got a funny feeling it was the... I've got a funny feeling it was the guy who played the Master, Sam Merrill. Sam was going to be involved with this. I've really fancied her. That's why she was in it. He was my drama teacher, Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Points West, of course.
He had this...
And you were using Sony Vegas for the whole time you were doing action figure things, right through to the end?
Yes, yeah.
Wow.
I was, yeah. I think so, anyway.
I thought it was going to be E.T. or something.
That's Ed.
Didn't even get a day off though.
So,
Have I met Ed?
pardon? You have met Ed, yeah, you've met Ed. So, yeah, Andy was my drama teacher in my first year at college. He had this weird thing where he would take his shoes off in a sort of very sort of solicitous way. When you would sit down, he would just slip them off. Why he would do this, I don't know, but it made everybody very uncomfortable.
Into like a Tarantino kind of thing?
Yeah, a little bit. He's very young to be a headmaster, Principal Roger Tursum.
What? Yeah, I know. It's a suspicious name as well.
Jerry Summers. He taught me for spiritual journey.
Spiritual Journey.
Yeah, it was a Catholic college.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. I went to C of E. Doesn't really count. It's not really Christian.
No. He used to actually be a newsreader, this guy.
He should have
That's why he's so
He should have learnt his lines.
He should have learnt his lines.
What was the impetus behind starting this? Was it like was it? It wasn't a thing you were doing that involved college per se.
No.
Like
it was just
an
off
extracurricular
It was
thing.
just off our own back. I can remember it clear as day, really. I was sat down in drama with Sam, and we were chatting about Doctor Who, because he was a big Doctor Who fan, and I'd lend him videos and DVDs and stuff. And he sort of said, oh, you know what you should do? He said, you should do one of your action figure adventures, but live.
With real people.
With real people. And I was like, what, like a fan film? He's like,
Was the worry that humans wouldn't be as easy to
manipulate
as plastic?
Yeah.
Yoda who crashed down to college from, space.
That's Sam McLaughlin. She was very good. That's Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good fun.
And everybody was in your drama
They were
class.
all in my drama class, all in our friendship group. That's Jesse Perrett. Can't quite remember why he insisted on wearing a lab coat, but...
Or his tie outside of his lab coat.
outside of his lab coat. But...
Oh, look at that haircut.
That is an incredible haircut.
So is this your canteen refectory?
This is the canteen, yeah.
He never comes out of his office.
Oh my goodness. Inspector Dixon uncovers the conspiracy within. Will she and the gang
This
crack
is some
the case?
cracking action,
Come on,
I'll tell you that.
Sasha.
This is
It's
really
hardly
good.
the crime of the century.
Do you have any favourite Doctor Who fan films, Matt? That's from Moonman Unit 42 with Jack.
Do I have any favourite Doctor Who fan films? No.
Not even this one.
No. Well, I can't say this one because it's my own, and I don't watch Doctor Who fan films as a.
No, but you know,
Generally.
from the golden age of Doctor Who fan films, like Tyranny of the Daleks.
There was that good Cyberman one in black and white.
Yeah, where they're going around a church, going around a village.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I think that's probably it, really. I don't know many fan films.
It's all right. That's all we need.
Right, so we got bollocked for using this.
I knew. I was waiting for stories where you were getting told off.
We did the whole shoot, and then, like, on the last day we shot in here, someone came up to us and was like, what the hell do you think you're doing under there? I was like, we've been filming it for weeks. No one said anything.
Is this under like a stage or something? Or
That is under the stage, I think.
right?
In the it's under the stage. But what I end up playing around with is like the internet for the whole college. So if I'd have pulled a wire out, I could have fucked up everything.
I love it. Now, how difficult was it moving the TARDIS prop in and out of this location, Matthew?
Oh yeah, I mean, very hard work. Very hard work.
Especially when it's cemented into the ground. I can imagine that's quite difficult. Here he is. Now, what was the impetus behind
Being
you
Tom Baker.
doing Tom Baker rather than your own thing?
The impetus behind that was it was partly for time. We thought, it would just be easier because we've got a Tom Baker costume, and otherwise we've got to really think about a doctor and all this sort of stuff. And I thought, honestly, I could do a better Tom Baker than I could my own doctor. Because let's face it, most fan film doctors are fucking cringy and shit. No offense, but they are pretty awful. Because they always try to be,
look at this pre-character options Sonic
that's
Screwdriver
metal.
day.
Yeah. So, they are all really awkward, aren't they? They're always sort of based on a particular doctor.
It's usually from around the time that you can see fan film doctors' costumes just nick whatever's going on, in the Who zeitgeist at the time.
Exactly, and it was just like, and I thought, partly because of that, I thought, well, no one does anything with classic doctors. It's all David Tennant's or Matt Smith's, everyone's wearing bow ties or plimsolls and stuff. I thought, no, let's do a classic Doctor Who.
That's kind of the same line of thinking that went through all your action figure
the same with the
adventures,
action
isn't it?
figures,
It's the same, get a bit of representation.
This guy, his name's Kevin, I think. He taught media. He thought our film was going to be absolute shit because none of us did media, and he watched the film and he went, "Wow, sorry about that."
Shows what he knows.
Yeah, I think he probably thought this was better than some of the content that his kids were making on his course.
Oh my god, I bet he was desperate to have you lot join
Yeah,
him.
he probably should have done. Should have got us in.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Nice reverse shot there.
Yeah, play it backwards, always works.
And I remember there was a teacher who also taught media. I can't remember her name, but she was blonde. She was quite nice looking, if I remember rightly.
Nice little side gag there.
I remember she watched the trailer and saw some of the effects and stuff, and she was like, "How did you do that?" And I was like, "You're a media teacher. Surely you should have some idea." Come
my
on.
word! I mean, the lady who directed, what was it, a couple of episodes, Series 5 Red Dwarf, didn't know what POV meant, so
Jesus Christ.
Well,
this is Rachel. She was my drama teacher as well. She was lovely. She's pregnant here, as you can see.
Yeah.
She's, of course, since had the baby. She said she's shown her daughter this film many times. She shows upcoming students this every time. Yeah, she said, I show it every year to the students. All right, look at what one of my drama students did way back in the day. So, thank you for keeping the ads running.
I love that.
We can't just leave him like that.
I think it's best we forget about this morning.
So, Sam, you said Sam was a Doctor Who fan?
Sam was a Doctor Who fan, yep.
You will forget everything that Sam did.
So he was your first go-to to play the Master. Was there a chance you wouldn't have played the Doctor in this?
No, I think we quite early on decided if we do this,
I'm going to be Doctor Who.
I'm going to be Doctor Who, and he was like, I want to be the Master.
Fair enough.
And I couldn't think of anyone else
Slipped my mind.
to play the Master really, because he's very good.
Now.
There you go. There's your old college.
That's my old college. Yeah.
This is a very timely moment to ask this question from Alex Brook 14. How did Matt feel walking around in public in full Tom Baker getup?
Oh, I didn't give a shit. I thought it was great.
We're Doctor Who fans. We don't really care about that sort of thing.
I mean, we had a camera with us and scripts and things. So,
Yeah, that sort of excuses
I mean,
you,
this was
doesn't it?
quite embarrassing because I'm literally sat on the road, cars and traffic are built up there, and they must have thought, "What is this
There's a
guy?"
Macca's like right around the
There's
corner
a
from there, isn't there?
McDonald's, yeah. My Toys R Us that I used to frequent is right down the bottom of the road.
Oh, unless we forget you bombing Pets at Home towards the end
Oh,
of
I
this.
know. Well, spoilers. Go on.
Bristol's never recovered.
No?
Hello.
There he is.
There he is, that arsehole.
Did I start?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm the doctor.
It's a classic
You were trying to get
Doctor
in there,
introductory scene.
Yeah.
I was until you scared the hell
Yeah.
Yeah.
were you? Sorry. Well, aren't you going to open it?
How long had people known what you look like on YouTube?
I don't know. I think meant generally.
How long was your face visible to the general public, Matt?
Yeah, I just went around in a haze.
But I
before
remember
that.
when you started,
Brian.
Yeah, I didn't show
It was
my
all
face.
voiceover
It was all voiceover
stuff.
stuff. Yeah.
And curiosity got the better of you.
I guess.
I like
Oh
that.
dear, across the.
makings of a good companion there.
Yeah.
Tasha. Natasha Dixon. Friends call me Tasha.
Don't make much
Well
of the
then,
name.
Tasha. Let's see if we can get
I
that
don't know where
door
Dixon came from.
And the electric lock.
Something like that. Sonic screwdriver.
Bit of ADR.
Bit of ADR there, yeah.
And it was less noticeable than most of Series 11, 12, and 13.
Impressive,
Yeah.
impressive. I thought that. I had a moment where I was like, oh, is that ADR?
Yeah.
I mean, this was a great location.
Yeah, it's perfect. Did you often find when you were cutting these with incidental music, when you just laid a track on, if you kept it playing long enough through the scenes, things would weirdly start to sync up?
Yeah.
I used to get that all the time when I made fan films.
Oh yeah. I mean, I still get it today with work.
Yeah,
I'll do it and I'm like, oh, that works.
But it just seems like when you pace things a certain way and you've got that, I might play a little bit of K9 on a mission here. You know how it's going to ramp up.
Exactly, yeah.
Bit of Attack of the Cybermen now. So we've jumped from Logopolis to Attack of the Cybermen.
I think so.
You're more interested in computers.
I thought you said you were intuitive. What's it here for? Hmm?
I don't know.
Good bit of Tom.
Stage lighting.
Someone did a review of this when it came out, and they said they were very, very complimentary about my Tom Baker.
They ought to be. It's good. And the costume's fantastic as well.
Mum knitted that scarf.
Yeah.
And she made that waistcoat.
Your mum made the waistcoat as well.
So we found the waistcoat in the drama department, and I was like, oh, that's kind of houndstoothy. And I said to Mum, look, we found some fabric. I said, can you stitch this on to make the bolder stripes? And she went, oh, I'll have a go. And she did.
Wow.
And I had lots of people, because this was before print runs of the actual waistcoat were done. And I had so many people saying to me, like, where did you get that waistcoat? It's so accurate.
I think those are people saying, I want to do the Plastic Treachery Fourth
Tom
Doctor.
Baker, yeah.
First view of our Auton there.
Yeah. Obviously, the reason why we did the Autons, I know that's probably going to come up, is because we had the head, and it was the easiest costume to do. It's like boiler suit and some bits and bobs.
Yeah.
I made the hand. That was a severed hand that I bought off eBay.
Yes, yeah.
And cut it up. I should have brought it in, really. It still exists. I should have brought the head in.
You've got the head still, yeah.
Yeah. This was its original paint job. It's now a bit more Spearhead from Space.
Yellowy
accurate.
sort of colour, yeah. Terrible aim, as you'd expect.
Of course, yeah. I did religious studies in one of those rooms around there.
Somebody, specifically Isaac Does Whatever, wants to know, where did you get the Auton gun sound effects? Is this ripped off of a DVD?
I think that was just ripped off of a DVD. I can't be certain.
But they wouldn't have been isolated scores, so you're just looking for the bit in it that has the least amount of screaming.
And I just cut that and just looped it. Oh, this was good.
Nice,
So,
yeah,
it
nice
was
bit of
great
work.
because, I just walked around college one day and thought, what would work?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
Get chased down the... I mean, I didn't take long to write this.
No. No, somebody wanted
I've got a good story for you later on, but I'll wait until the moment comes.
Yeah, please do.
It's just dawned on me.
I look forward to it. Oh.
Yeah, what's this from? Meglos? maybe?
Meglos. And it's just quite nice seeing bits of Bristol.
It is. This is it First Avenue? By St. Anne's?
St. Anne's.
I think we should be doing Plastic Treachery location tours, to be honest.
I think we should really do location.
But
But it's you and her going around.
It's not safe out here. Do you have anywhere you
Oh, do you remember when we... No, not really.
No, that's exactly what it's going to be. I mean, Sam was going to do this with us, but unfortunately Sam has buggered off to Poland, and the dates just didn't align.
Yeah.
We just couldn't get this done in time, so...
We're thinking of you, Sam.
We're thinking of you, Sam. You're here with us in spirit.
They may come and find you. I'll have to go with you.
Hang on a minute.
How long was this filmed over? What kind of
Well,
period?
it took a while.
Yeah?
Because obviously people were trying to fit it in after college and in between lessons. And
Yeah.
It was...
So are you... Because
we finished. We were doing it while we were there.
Yeah.
And we sat our A-levels or whatever.
And then you
we
came
carried
back
on
together.
a bit. Yeah, we just did, I think we did like a week or two afterwards, which was
Nice.
very kind of, particularly Sam doing it.
Yeah.
Because she lived a bit further out, so it was more of a journey for her. This is, I probably shouldn't say because I'll dox them.
Don't then. Get as close as you can to the truth.
Yeah. But it's a nice house. They were undergoing heavy renovations at the time. So heavy they couldn't even fit the door.
The numbers on, yeah.
This was Rosie. Bless
Rosie.
her. Rosie Wake.
This is the doctor.
Hello there. Very good.
A teacher from school.
A teacher? You're not in trouble, are you?
No, Mum, but we are just going to go up to my room for a bit, if you don't mind.
Oh dear. There was a lovely cat. I don't know if it appears. I think it does appear. I don't know why I test out the...
Yeah!
That was Pig, the cat, Pygmalion.
Pig the cat.
Very old. I mean...
I was going to say.
You can see it looks like... It looks about as animated as the puppet from Survival.
It's just gonna keel forward at some point and into your lap.
I can
and
assure
expire.
you that cat is a... Well, it was
Long
alive.
dead.
Yes, it's long dead now. But I don't think it died too much longer after
Oh,
filming.
bless.
And it was his cat. This guy coming in now. This is Ollie.
I knew Ollie
You did, didn't you?
from ITV Workshop.
Yeah.
There was a rather fetching fur coat on the back of that door as well. Yeah.
I can't remember whose office this was.
They've got flowers recently though, so it must be the end of term. It must be that
Yeah,
sort of like,
yeah.
Oh my God, that poor thing.
It really
It's got
does.
mange.
It does.
Just like bold spots on it.
Shop window mannequin, but it's been controlled
Give it a
by
little
A4.
soft on the head and something will come off in your hands, you know.
The head.
It's a sort of multi-tentacled cephalopod that has an affinity with polymers and can control any form of plastic.
Shame I didn't have a wig. That's my one disappointment about this is not
Do you know
having a
what
wig.
though? If it had been a shit wig,
It would
have
have
been
ridiculous.
the only thing anybody mentioned about it.
Yeah.
It's fine without the wig.
Do you think? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I think it's fine.
Okay, so if I believe this thing is an alien, which I'm
Dad's still cutting your hair at this point.
Dad still kept my hair. I kept it long just to try and make it seem more shaggy.
Give it a bit of a
Yeah, you know.
bit of movement, bit of
Yeah.
meteorite.
volume. Cat's dead. Oh shit. That is some
Sort of fellow, is he?
brilliant line delivery there.
And a right weirdo.
So are we're talking like weeks of filming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this wasn't like a weekend jobby.
No.
I mean, come on, look at the quality of this.
Could you have got a better cultural reference for the time with that mug?
That meerkat mug. Holy shit.
I mean, Jesus, it's still happening now. How many do you take?
So how do you know?
Sugar's none.
Do
That
you
was
not take any
disgusting.
sugar?
No. And then when I sipped that, it was absolutely
I discovered
foul.
the lone sphere while I was in the TARDIS, and then I decided to follow it. And then I tracked it down to your college with this.
This old mobile phone.
With this Sony Ericsson. With this Hello Moto.
Time and relative
this-
dimension in space.
Terrible BBC prop.
Where the old girl gets me from A to B, so to speak.
I want to know, where's Johnny in all of this? Is he behind the camera?
Johnny isn't anywhere.
Wow.
Because he was, he's at work and doing his own thing. So he
He had
was-
nothing better to do than get involved in this.
Yeah, he had more better to do than get involved in it. As much as he wanted to be in it, he would have loved to have been in it, I'm sure. So he is in it later on.
Yeah.
He pops up at the end.
Does he?
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that. God, these are some bloody nice houses around here.
I know, it's fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
But it's funny because you go
it's actually
10 yards up the road and it's all like council houses and it's
Yeah,
absolute
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
for ages, but it's just my phone number just keeps randomly ringing.
Feel we're
Right,
building
this
up
is
to a
amazing.
cliffhanger.
So there's an outtake. This is on YouTube where I threw that phone and I hit the guy who was walking across the road. I hit him in the testicles, and it is to this day one of the funniest.
Beautiful.
Oh, I was in tears. I was laughing so much. I mean, terrible, really. I shouldn't have done because I could have destroyed his bollocks.
You're keeping your composure to perform the.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
a bit nervous about calling you. But right now,
Oh, dirty jump cut,
There was a dirty jump cut, wasn't there?
When I get here.
which is not something you see in a lot of these.
No, that's
No.
true. No,
even if that signal's broken, they'll still come in
there
and
must have been a reason.
shoot the house somehow.
It's a nice house, isn't it? Really.
It's a
It's got
very
really
nice
stained
house.
glass windows.
That
Thank you.
telly is about as big as my living room now.
I know, it's mad, isn't it? Yeah, they had.
Telepathic.
Yeah, Wonga.
Yeah, Bongo, all right.
Together some sort of telepathic disruption generator.
Whose house is
Be
this?
able to animate
So this is Ollie, who was walking
Ollie's
across the
house.
road. Yeah, this is his house.
Exactly.
And he had two lovely dogs. Weimaranas, I think they are.
Oh yeah.
Big grey things.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
lovely, yeah.
I always get mixed up between Vishlas and Weimaranas.
Yeah. I don't really know what's going on in this, but
Well, I'm assuming there might be a bit of strangulation in a minute
I
with
think
that with that cord.
What are you doing with all that lot? What the?
I think that was a phone from home, actually. I think that was an old phone of ours.
Nice.
And I was just like, oh, bring that.
Mum, we've got any old phones knocking about that I can wreck?
Next time you ask to borrow some of my stuff, can you tell me if you're going to destroy it first?
You've not
Sorry.
told.
To the moment.
Big time. Now, your doctor should surely know when you're facing plastic
Yeah.
as an enemy
Don't
that
use
is a bad
plastic,
idea.
yeah.
Put stuff around your shoulders.
So this is from Full Circle, isn't it, this music?
Yeah. Now, you must have, I mean, like any Doctor Who fan film person, you must have known the music for each cliffhanger.
Yeah! of
Before
course,
you did
yeah,
it.
Yeah. I'm doing good prop acting there.
Very good prop acting.
That's a nice shot as well, through the peephole of the door.
Very
There's
nice.
some, I mean, most of them are shit, but there's actually some nice bits of direction in this.
Yeah.
That Henry Hoover shot, that's the...
The Henry Hoover shot is very
the-
good.
That's
Yeah.
the money maker, I think.
That's what gets you the film deal
Yeah.
for this.
I mean, I'm surprised the BBC didn't ring me up.
Yeah, they didn't beat a path to your door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right, this is my house. Alright, can you not smash the sideboard to bits?
I think he knows what he's doing.
I think we did a whole day, one Saturday, at the house.
Yeah, yeah. And are you shooting this in a very sort of shoot, stop, move the camera, or are you trying to do as many full bits as possible?
I think we did try to do as many full
Yeah.
bits as possible.
It seems that way.
Yeah.
Like that shot of you
Yeah.
with the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same. I wonder if that gives anything away, that credit there
Yeah.
for the rest of the film. Well, how are you feeling after watching the first
Kevin
part?
Bryce, that was him. How am I feeling? Oh, it's just weird. It's so weird. Like, so I'm watching bits back. Like that stuff in the kitchen, then. I can't remember ever going in their kitchen.
No.
We must have done.
We must have.
Yeah.
Detonation Films.
Yeah,
If that
they-
wasn't seen in everybody's end credits
Yeah.
for Doctor Who films around this time. Because it was all free, wasn't it?
It was all free,
It
it was
wasn't
great.
like great
Yeah,
quality,
yeah.
but you could just download
Yeah.
shit tons of it.
And it just gave your thing a bit of, I don't know, bit of weight.
Yeah, you want some explosions in there.
Bit of Oh, dear.
You're surviving well, I have to say.
Yeah. I've not.
You've not cringed yourself
No,
inside out yet.
I think this is the thing. I'm watching it back and thinking, all right, it's a bit, you know, now you'd do it and be like, right, well, you know, you wouldn't do it like that, or you know, but for the fact that I was 18 years old and I'd
Yeah.
never shot anything live action before in my
Exactly,
life.
exactly.
Hell, this holds up better than some of the shit that I did at university. I should have just submitted this
As you're like,
as my final film.
yeah. I mean, it is good. I remember shooting a little fan film with my cousins, and before we started filming, I put this on, and I was like, right, we've got to make it as good as this.
This is Castrovalva, isn't it?
Yeah. Some good strangling acting. I think, yeah, nice. I think what's cool about this is that you're using sound effects
Yeah.
and a monster that you don't really see.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's always what's made it sort of stand slightly apart.
I guess that's it. Like, unlike a lot of fan films, we had an actual TV monster, not a Halloween mask or you know.
I mean, it's as close as you can get to that with it being
Yeah.
a legit monster
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
show. You know,
Get every autumn prepared on the college ground.
even with your
Come back.
your shiny silver boots
I will
Yeah.
that the
and caught.
Autons have as well.
Yeah, yeah. Dad got those from work and the overalls. That was all courtesy of Dad.
Very good.
I should have given him a credit, really.
I'm surprised I didn't see his name pop up.
Yeah, I'm surprised as well, actually. Sorry, Dad.
He's always
on the special edition.
Assistant producer or...
Yeah, he was, because he used to cut out all the sets for me, watching the football. Sleeping on the job, very good.
And then, well, the next thing I knew, we were
I'd never have done that on a tripod.
What?
That moving shot. I'd have done that handheld.
Yes, no.
Because the problem is you end up getting
He's
this
all
kind of...
juddery, it's horrible, isn't it? Yeah.
Did it work?
But it's the charm.
That's it.
A slight buzzing in my head. How long have I been out?
Rosie, how can we make you look mumsy? Let's put you in a massive cardi.
Yeah. But Rosie was always mumsy.
I love it.
She still is.
I may make great decisions.
I love it.
This isn't my home.
So you're an alien as well?
Yes, I'm a Time Lord, but I'm not the alien you have to worry about. Mrs. Dixon, I need you to get out of here. Go to a friend or a relative's house as soon as possible.
But I thought you'd stop the nesting signal.
But that was only a cobbled together job.
Conrad Who asks, how close does the finished fan film come to Matt's original version of the story?
Oh yeah, pretty.
Is it?
Yeah. God, bloody hell, I was chuffed. Do you know, right? So, when we did this, my mum and dad were so bloody chuffed with this that they thought it was so good
I promise I'll take
that they were having their hair cut because they had a hairdresser that came to the house because Dad worked late and it was always awkward. So they had a hairdresser that came to the house and did their hair. And Mum and Dad were her last stop. And so Dad was telling her, Mum and Dad were telling her whilst they were having their haircut about this thing that we made and how impressed they were and this, that and the other. And they put it on and she sat down and watched the whole thing in the kitchen and she said, I was hooked.
That is a mark of you doing a good job.
She was like, she said, I couldn't take my eyes off it. She said, I enjoyed that more than the stuff that they make on the telly.
I love it.
So I was like, wow, I should have put that on the
DVD.
Yeah, that's on the poster.
Has this been...
She's just been to Mackie D's thanks. She disappeared as well.
Is this all shot on the same day you would have done the stuff around those gates, or are you coming back and forth and doing all of that? Would you have planned ahead that much?
I think we probably did. That was quite good. We've really sat down and thought about it. I think this probably was on separate days. I don't think we did.
Her uncle.
That's a bloody big driveway you've got at that school.
It is huge, isn't it?
Why do you need all those coaches in the back?
Pardon?
There's like a Euro taxis, massive coach in the background.
Not there anymore.
No.
Disappeared.
Oh yeah, it's got. Oh, there it is.
Hang on. Isn't that Scarf Strangler from yesterday?
Harry always looked like he wanted to laugh.
There is a slight. I'm going to burst into fits of laughter at any second. There's I mean, the school is very all schools from that period of time.
Yeah.
The
It's
way
like
it's
in
been
between
built.
us, isn't it?
Yeah, it's exactly like that. Now, did
Pyramids of
people
Mars reference there.
around that Did people around the college campus sort of twig on to what was going on?
Oh yeah,
Like, what were they?
We held auditions and stuff for parts.
I love it.
And people would ask. Or we'd go up to people like, do you want to be in a film and get killed by a monster?
I love it. I love it. As it should be.
I remember that girl, that blonde girl. No, what was she in? Was she in my drama class or something? I remember being around.
That's the kind of insight that the Plastic Treachery fans want to know.
I wanted to get my religious studies teacher, Paul Evans, in it, but he was my favourite teacher, and we're still good friends now. I go around his house a lot for coffee and for stuff. And I was desperate to get him in it, but he just wouldn't do it. We've sort of caught him on camera, but he was no, I'm not doing that.
Gutted.
Which was such a shame.
Gutted. There's some great haircuts in this as well, I have to say.
So of the time, isn't
Very
it?
of the
era.
time. Oh, I did the pop culture
yeah.
rewind for this. I'll tell you that in a second. Let's just watch these children get murdered.
I don't know who that guy is. That's Rebecca. Her
Great
nickname
scream.
was Nigel for some reason. I can't really
You got
remember
credit her
why.
as Nigel in the end.
No, I think we did credit her as Rebecca. She now lives in America and has had lots of children. He is the actual security guard. He is amazing. He was such a lovely bloke. I think he hurt himself actually doing that. This is Kieran Rowley. He's now a priest.
Ow.
Yeah.
That looks like a bit of a rib smasher, that.
It does. I don't know who this guy is, but that was in the religious studies department. And I can't remember this lady either.
And are all the teachers that you're going up to going, is this a Doctor Who thing you're doing? I remember these
Yeah,
things
I mean,
and
so
all that kind of
when they
stuff.
saw, they were like, oh, the staff were amazing. They were all like, I want to be in this.
I bet. And you're doing a good job covering the fact you've only got the one Auton.
Yeah. That kid who just looked round, I was at school with him as well as being at college, so he probably thought, look at this wanker. Right, so see this bit here?
Yeah.
I pelted it up there so fast, I was sick.
You were sick doing this?
Yeah, so we did it, and I thought, Christ, I feel awful. So we just did a little bit there. I said, I'm just popping to the loo, and then we'll go and do the next thing. And I went to the loo and was sick.
So between that last bit and this bit, you've thrown up.
Oh, I felt rough.
Suffering for your art,
Yeah.
I tell you what. I mean, it's all really tight, this stuff.
Yeah, it's not bad,
it cuts
is it?
together really well.
Yeah. It's pretty good. I'm impressed.
Do you
I
think?
don't think I could do it now.
I mean, this is really impressive.
Yeah, if you look carefully, you can see the join. But
Do you know what though?
it's better than Earthshot.
You can't. Yeah, you can't really see the join. I was really looking out for it as well. You can't really see.
Maybe I should show this to the guys at work. Say, look, come on.
Give us some more technical stuff to do.
Can we do? Oh, I mean, I would love to get the Yogscast guys together and say, let's do a Doctor Who film. We've got bloody TV grade cameras and all this kit.
I know.
Oh, it'd be good, wouldn't it?
It'd be amazing. Somebody walking through the flames back there.
Yeah.
Do you not know there's an invasion on, sir?
That's an auto.
Is that a case of, oh, quick, someone's leaving? Let's. Oh, that's a nice little bit of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good stuff.
Nice bit of direction.
Yeah.
Rolling hat. This was the old drama studio, if I remember rightly, and it was like a music room as well.
Should we lock the door?
It's locked.
No, all you did was just point some shiny tool at it. We need to lock the door.
Trust me, the door is locked.
If only he knew, Matt.
If only you knew.
If only he knew.
Yeah.
Schmuck that came here in like 10 minutes ago. We need to do something.
Do you want me to throw some questions at you to
Yeah,
do with
throw
your action figure adventures?
Oh, right,
We're going to
okay.
turn to a
Yeah,
couple of
yeah.
those as we go through.
Yeah.
The comic one asks, what was your favourite animation to write, film and record voices for?
Oh my god.
What was your favourite one to write?
I mean, there was loads that I enjoyed writing. That one, the Peter Davison Mara story, I loved writing that.
Yeah.
That was really good, and I loved. That was probably the one that I really enjoyed.
Your
making.
favourite one out
I
of
think
all
so.
of them?
I mean, and I loved doing a lot of the later Paul McGann stuff as well. So that Series 3 stuff.
The building.
Interestingly, get a bit of an Auton voice.
Yeah.
Shall we destroy them?
You or Jonathan?
That's me.
That's you.
Exactly where I want them. Continue with the primitives outside.
And which animation would you want to redo if you had the chance?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, you'd imagine an early one, but only because of what you learned, sort of.
Yeah, like
later.
maybe I'd redo Return of the Sea Devils, you know, because I could do it better and stuff. Although that was partly shot in Italy, Return of the Sea Devils.
Was it?
This guy, you know, Tash.
But you didn't know that, folks. You
Yeah.
can put that in your wikis.
That's, all this stuff where you see the sea, that's shot in the Amalfi Coast.
Ooh la la. Or Mamma Mia, I should say.
Yeah.
One of our lovely Patreon supporters, Josh Nares,
Oh, Josh.
no idea who that is. Nerdiest question about the figure adventures.
Right, okay.
Is there an official watch order for the pre-McGann stories? Where do they fit in chronologically? Surely there's a spreadsheet. For heaven's sakes, we're Doctor Who fans. I've watched quite a few of them and adore how well you managed to capture the era. Lots of love to you both. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you, Josh. I mean,
We're gonna get out of here alive.
there isn't a spreadsheet, sadly,
No.
but I probably could
Yeah, Russell one up.
rustle one up and be like, yeah, that fits there. I mean, while I was writing them, definitely, there was like, this is set between these stories. Yeah. So
There's a
it's-
Batman March, chronological order, and then
Yeah.
there's the Big Finish one, which no one
Yeah.
should be paying attention to. That's my gospel, is the Batman March classic series. expanded media.
Humans have taken heavy casualties within the area.
Hearing more from the Auton. You never really hear them at all.
No.
I mean, it's only Terror the Auton.
Only yeah. I think that's why I did it. I was like, oh, it'd be nice to just get a bit of something else in.
And I noticed earlier as well when there was with the scarf trip down the stairs.
Yeah.
Getting up to his feet, there was a bit of a kind of
a bit of a jerkiness.
Plasticky
that was,
jerkiness,
I think that was Sam
nice.
in the costume for that one.
Oh.
The master, yeah. We all had a go. We all had a go as the
bet.
Auton. Well, me, Sam, and I think Ollie did.
Yeah. You let us know if you can see any bits coming up where you're playing the Auton. We just might see them get taller and shorter
anything
as
that
we go
shot
through.
near my house was me.
Sure.
Numbers on one side of the building and then even numbers on the other. You're just asking for trouble.
But that was a joke about the actual college itself, because they'd put
Bit
odd
of political
numbers.
satire.
Yeah, it was, because everyone. This was a new building, and everyone was like, "Why have they done this? Why are all the even numbers on one side and the odd numbers on the other?" But,
So it's a little line to pop the people from the
Yeah,
school that
yeah,
are watching.
yeah,
I like
yeah.
it.
Have you actually?
Actually, when we wrote the script, we had to submit it to the principal because she had to approve it.
Really?
Because she didn't want there to be anything dodgy in there. And we waited and
Any
we
Satanism
waited
or
and
anything?
we waited, yeah. And we went up to her one day, knocked on the door and said, "Have you read this thing yet? Because we kind of want to get on and film it."
Yeah.
And she said, "No, I haven't." She said, "I've just not had time." She said, "But I'm..."
It's what commissioners are like. They're all like that.
She said, "But I'm trusting you that it'll be good."
Fair enough.
We said, yeah, there's like nothing in it. There's not really sex scenes in it. Maybe that's what it needed. What this needed was a good sex scene.
Yes. Plastic on plastic.
Yes, I think the doctor needed to be a real shagger. Oh yeah, the lift. We weren't allowed to film in this, but we said fuck them. So we would, anytime there was staff around, we had to wait, and then we were like, right, quick, get in, because this was used.
So this stress and exasperation on your face is method acting. You're
It is, yeah,
waiting for a team to come around the corners. What are you doing in there?
Yeah, I think we did get bollocks a little bit, but fuck it, who cares? I think it was literally meant for disabled students. So if someone wanted to, if some poor person in a wheelchair.
See what it's being used for.
Yeah.
Lovely bit of stunt work there.
I did fall
Did he need a double for that?
Alright, it was me, and I did fall off, but it was like someone pulled a chair out from under me.
There we go.
I was thinking that, I was like, why is that in there?
The chairs are made of plastic.
Now, I remember this time when all these safe chairs...
Oh, that's actually pretty
It's
fucking good.
It's not bad.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I said we literally did just throw chairs at Harry.
I remember that time when all those chairs came in because they were meant to stop you leaning back, weren't
but
they?
clearly not.
No.
Well, this was the nesting. They, bit of Cybermen music here. Doctors.
Yeah. I mean, they are bangers. And it's like they all are kind of centered around a particular era,
Well, I mean, there's no.
It's like
real,
season 18B.
Yeah, there's no Dudley Simpson. Or at that time it was very hard to get any Dudley Simpson stuff that didn't have.
Yeah. Well, none of that. A lot of that stuff just never got recorded.
Yeah, so it was like, well, I had to do this.
I feel like we're heading towards a big confrontation here. Right?
Yeah. God.
So this is your old.
This is my old drama studio.
studio.
Wow, the amount of things I did there. I played an old man with a giant penis on that stage in Lysistrata.
No, not all these thrice gorgeous.
I played the Marquis de Sade as well.
Not
That
all
was
these laid in bed majestic
you.
Yeah.
so soundly as a
The good old days when I was a thesp.
with a body
Or
Another
another one of
dirty
those
cut.
nasty cuts. Yeah. Oh dear. Happy about that.
But you had to keep this whole
never see
soliloquy in.
the child of hell.
You know.
Yeah, I don't know why we did this. I think it was Sam who was like, it'd be good if the doctor came in and rattled off some Shakespeare.
Yeah.
And I think he found it as well. He found the piece.
Next day after dawn doth rise and help Hyperion.
Are you sure this isn't an extended audition tape
follow so the
that just happened to get filmed for this?
Yeah. I'd cut this. There's a bit in episode 3 that I'll also cut, but we'll
get
talk
round
about,
to
yeah,
that.
we'll talk.
Patrice is the cool guy. Asks, how long would any scripting of any action figure adventure typically take?
Oh, I don't know.
Because you're doing it all in between college and
Yeah, that's it.
School and
I,
that.
I honestly can't really remember now.
You must be Roger
Weeks.
Turtle, the principal.
A month, I don't know.
Well done, Doctor.
Because obviously, I do a first draft and then I tweak it. And
recognize an old friend.
Doctor.
He's very good, Sam.
He is very good.
Yeah.
Did, but then the chest started.
Silence! Theatre.
I think when I last met Sam, he said he'd like to have done it. It would be good if he could do it again because now he can grow a goatee beard.
There you go. Yeah, no, everybody's very baby-faced smooth in this, aren't they?
Best you get out of here. But don't argue.
It's only the people that are good at PE at this age who have got beards.
Yeah,
I find.
it's true, isn't it? What's that about?
More testosterone? I don't know. It might be something like that.
I should have realised.
Is that a TCE?
It is. Is that a TCE I see before me?
Another alliance with the Autobots. Surely that's rather risky.
Nice bit of continuity there with the Autons.
Indeed. I like the gimmick with the cane as well. It's nice just to give him something else, you know.
I think they always talked about having some sort of a sword fight.
Of course, it plays into that.
Yeah. Because it was just like, oh, we have to do it. And like everyone had to go on camera as well. Everyone was just like, whoever.
I was just about to ask that.
So whoever wasn't in a scene was like, well, I'll do the camera.
Yeah.
Unless it was a shot that I set up or, you know.
Which is a bit annoying because you think, oh no, you're not supposed to film it like this. Let me do it.
Yeah.
You know.
And there was a lot of that.
Yeah.
I'd watch it back and go, oof, you know.
You should have been a bit more.
Yeah. But you know, hey ho.
Hey ho, you're all kids at the end of the day, aren't
That's
you?
it. Yeah. You know.
Another question. Ollie J. Everett asks, Matt, whatever happened to the old He-Man action figure adventures?
Yeah, they just didn't happen.
They didn't happen?
I filmed the whole thing.
They never ended up happening?
No.
Oh, right.
I filmed the whole thing, and I had people do voices. Jonathan Carnley did voices. He was excellent. Yeah,
It just never happened.
It just never happened. It's just I've started doing that just as I started work here, and then work just and life just got in the way, so it just never happened.
Funny. So I knew you when you were starting to do that.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't remember anything about that at all.
Yeah. In fact, I found a picture the other day on my phone, on like my Google Photos. It came up, and I was like, "Holy shit!" I remember being up in the attic filming Castle Grayskull. I made a humongous
You did.
set.
I remember seeing it.
Huge. Yeah, it was massive. And it was like the biggest set I'd ever built for anything, because obviously the figures were so much bigger.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I've got a great question here about the figures. This is probably the best question that we've got.
Right.
Connor Goddard asks, did you have a favourite figure to work with on the adventures? I guess that means which ones were the best to pose, easiest to stand up.
Merely my slaves.
Because there would have been a couple that are just like
Bastards.
always falling over.
Yeah.
Aren't that like kind of expressive in the way their heads move
Yeah.
or whatever.
Oh, totally.
Why are you doing this?
There were definitely some where I remember thinking, oh God, why do I keep using you? You're such a pain in the ass. I mean, typically female figures are notorious for standing up because they've got slimmer bodies and they haven't got the weight distribution. Isn't, they're top heavy. They've got massive norks.
Massive norks.
Which doesn't help. So I mean, I imagine some of the ladies, like the supporting characters, and I think later on I started blue tacking them to the floor.
I was going to say, yeah. Because that 8th Doctor had a funny stoop.
He had
one leg was shorter than the other sort of thing.
Yeah, so he was a bit annoying.
You know him?
He's my sworn deadliest enemy. The Master.
Is your hair a little bit shorter here than it was for the dead cat sequence?
It does look like it's shorter.
I can never limit myself to 13 regenerations.
No, you were just far too careless.
That is a sick burn.
Tell me,
Ow.
why are you working with the Master?
We are in his power.
What?
We are in his power.
How odd? It obviously can't be mind control.
You can hear a little bit of it of the Nastine buzz looping a little bit.
Or the meteorite that landed here a few days ago.
One of the nesting control units.
Aha! Yes.
The swarm leader of the Nastine consciousness.
I can remember him wetting himself every time he said that.
Nastine consciousness.
Yeah, that line just cracked him up. I think he just didn't know how to say it with the straight face.
Sure.
I think it's a lot. I think I remember him saying it was like a lot of Nastine consciousness.
And I wasn't planning on killing you. I might even put you on the honors program.
You've imprisoned
So is all this is all after school, all lunchtime?
This is all after school, I think.
It is under my control. And
I was saying, because you're here quite a while.
Yeah.
You know?
under your control. What about the cleaner who was killed?
That was unfortunate.
The Nestine trying to get its own way, more like.
The inhibitors I've set up around the college are holding its thoughts at bay. It thinks what I tell it to think.
So you've stopped it emitting signals.
He's very good, yeah, he was very good. We said we should, when we last met up, we said we should do another one.
Yeah.
Like the, you know, the second face-off. You know?
Between the fourth Matthew Toffolo Doctor and the Merrill Master.
The Merrill Master.
Scribbles to Screen asks, I just really want to know the whole story arc for the unmade 7th Doctor action figure adventure series.
I've never wanted to give it away because I still might try and do something with it because I quite liked it. But it was to do with the Valiard.
Yeah.
It was to do with the Valiard, and it was very much in the vein of the kind of like Remembrance of the Daleks and Silver Nemesis, that whole idea of the 7th Doctor, you know, tying up loose ends.
Yes. What's happened here? What's happened
someone,
with that
someone,
light?
someone switched the light on and
right.
blinded him.
Who turned the lights off?
Who cares? We got away, didn't we?
Normally I'd say never look a gift horse in the mouth. But your friend is right. The Master will revel in killing whoever helped us.
Yeah.
The lighting box is around here.
Yeah, because of all the things that people wanted to ask about, was Golgotha.
Yeah.
It was that whole 7th Doctor thing.
This is Dominic Cullen. He taught Jonathan as well. He's excellent. He's bonkers. In later life, I actually hired him for a job here at the Yogscast.
What was that for?
That was for YogCon. He did, you know how they used to do like dramatic readings with Charles Dance?
Sure.
Of like ridiculous stuff that like somebody,
Where would you put it?
Z-list celebrity and
Yeah.
tweeted out or whatever. So we did that, but it was with Yogscast lines.
And Tursum said,
And I hired him. I think we paid him about 200 quid.
Brilliant.
For the day.
Getting one of his lackeys to do it for me.
It's just the drama students that need to go in there anyway.
Yes. That would explain the machinery.
I think there should be a supercut of every year.
Yes.
Tursum will be waiting for you.
Oh, I'm counting on it. I haven't finished with him yet.
Good bit of face acting.
He's here! Come on!
Poor Dom.
I was going to say, trying to keep up with everyone.
I'm getting too old for this running around.
When you get to my age, then you have reason to run.
Yes. Just chuck a yes. Like
So
that.
this was the only. We had to shoot this on a different day, and
Dom, we can't just leave you here.
Sam was insistent that we gave Dom some like big bloody dramatic. I'll hold them off thing. I really didn't want it in there, but because it just felt like.
Is this something that was you added when you started filming? Is this happening in the moment or when you wrote it?
No, we wrote it, and it was
okay.
in the script, and I was just like, all right, fair enough. You know, I wanted him to be in it because he was our drama teacher and he was a good laugh. But funny enough, he was like the most difficult one to pin down. Even though he was like an actor and he was a drama teacher, you'd think, oh yeah, I'd be up for it. But he was like, I'll do it. But yeah, I think he probably did. Yeah, he's like, come on, I've done Shakespeare. Why am I doing this?
I think I've given that lot enough time to stop
But
whatever it is you are doing.
This might be his biggest role ever.
It might be. It's probably been seen by more people than anything else he's ever been in.
I love it. He doesn't even get the courtesy of a good death to put on his CV either.
No, I think it was a bit of a Ken Dodd.
Yeah.
I think we shot it, and it was just.
It was a bit over the top.
It was shit. So I thought it's more dramatic if we just cut away.
That would be the worst thing I can do.
So here I am going to destroy the internet.
Yeah, you're going to wipe out the internet access for the entire college.
Looks like part of the college's Wi-Fi.
It does, doesn't it? It's funny that.
What's it doing linked up to an inhibitor?
Of course.
I don't know what those helmets.
There's helmets in the background.
Yeah.
I mean, they were probably.
But this was all shot on different days. Everything in here.
Yeah.
So we would come in and everything would be different. It'd all been moved around. It was a nightmare.
The hard hats and the high vis, I think I can see there on the left hand side, are probably there because it's dangerous to be in there with that hard hat on. That's why you were bollocks.
Dr. Nesting's
It's quite a low ceiling, to be fair.
It is, yeah. Thank God all of us were short.
plastic around the planet.
How can it transmit across the planet?
What is the Auton's plan then? What's the plot, Matt?
Oh, I've got a fucking clue.
Almost, I think. Well, this is child's play to the master. He's brilliant. It's almost as simple as retuning a television.
So is the Wi-Fi working?
Not yet. But if I can get to a computer, I should be able to cancel the operation.
This one's nice. This is from Who Photography. Not a question, just a thank you to Matt for inspiring me to start Who Dolly's photography.
Oh,
There you go. That's very nice.
it's very nice.
How long will it take?
What's that chicken about?
I think there was just a rubber chicken in the room.
Dreadfully persistent machines.
I nicked a load of those plays off of there. That was back in the days when I thought I was going to try and be an actor. So I nicked a load of the plays for auditions and
I know
stuff.
that. Yeah, because you did a lot of like theatre stuff.
Oh, I
and-
did, yeah. And when I met up with Sam recently, he said the fact that you're the one person, he said, who I thought would never stop doing theatre work. He said the fact that you haven't done any in like 10 years, he said I can't get my head around it.
Funny.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I would love to go back.
Yeah.
I don't think so, master.
Time, just
I've
stuff.
nearly finished
It's
it.
the same with anything, innit?
That's it.
The little game is at an end.
Is this your like theatre class room?
This one of them,
This
yeah.
one,
So
yeah.
this is literally, well, you'll see, it's adjacent to the auditorium.
Yeah, because we're about to have our epic choreographed fight now,
I
aren't we?
mean, we spent some time thinking about this.
Ow, that one actually looked like it's hurt
Yeah,
a bit.
see? Very good. I know. Oh, I do all my own stunts as well.
You do, don't you?
I love it. Any of that sort of shit, throwing myself around. Much to the detriment of myself. I think I bashed my knee a few times doing this.
What's going on in the background there, climbing out the window? Yeah, so you then, yes. It's good acting there. And
that
there
with
you
the
go.
scarf.
There you go. That's your Doctor-defining moment, that little bit there.
Flick of the scarf.
Yeah, flick of the scarf.
That was good. Well done, young Toff. And Sam, God, he really went for it. The amount of times he smacked my fingers.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, there's no sound effects added. This is
No.
a natural noise.
Yeah.
I think we broke one of the canes as well.
Left, right, left, right.
Oh, I do my own stunt here now. That was
Oh,
really
shit.
high. So I do this jump now.
That is pretty boxy. Is that another thing you would have got
that was-
bollocks for
We would
being
have got
on top
bollocks,
of?
yeah. And I insisted that I do that full. I was like, I got to do it. It'd be good. Should have broke my leg, but
You would have suffered for your art. It would have
Yeah.
been worth it. I would love to have known what the Doctor's plan was when he got behind him. If he hadn't turned around and parried that shot, he decapitated the Master on the spot. Oh, are we back on are we on another raised platform now? Oh no,
yeah,
hang
that's
on.
the one that I've jumped down from.
Oh. Oh, twatted.
That was
Twat!
That looked good.
No, it did.
Worthy opponents, Doctor. But I shall always be your master.
Nice line.
I mean, he could have killed him a million times, but that's typical Doctor Who.
Of
He actually
course.
put a crash mat there.
Did
To
you?
do that, yeah, because that was
I was
really
going to say,
high.
because he did sort of look like he
Yeah.
was trying to...
When he wakes up, tell him I'm fully booked for the next 2 centuries.
Very good. Yes.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
the entire school's internet goes down here.
Yeah. Excuse me, can anyone tell me why I can't send any emails? I don't know where that was.
Bloody Auton again.
Where was that?
We don't know. That looks like, is that not on
Oh,
the
that's
school?
around that's the grounds. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's around around the side. And then I lived in a flat around the corner.
Yeah,
from
you
there,
did,
Not,
you did.
Not long after.
Yeah.
A few years
That'll
later.
do it.
Nice flat as well.
It was a nice flat.
Go in there and finish
Haunted,
Haunted. Yeah.
but nice.
It was nice.
You're a little bit of sabotage in the words gesture.
You can see he's becoming a little bit unhinged
Yeah,
now
see,
with
it was
the...
all- yeah.
I thought I told you to guard the inhibitor.
It's not going to go well for you, bro.
Your orders are irrelevant. The signal has been
You fucking what?
distress signal. This planet shall be
Don't look at the camera.
Is that Ollie
Oh,
then?
I can't remember who that would have been then. Possibly. That might have been Sam there.
Yeah.
That shot. No, here we go. This is definitely Sam. I think this is definitely Sam. I think this might have been me.
This is the highlight of the whole thing.
This
for me,
is, isn't
bit.
it? Yeah.
Those poor goldfish, man.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody remembers the Pets at Home Bristol
someone's
Massacre of 2010. Everybody remembers where they were when they saw the news.
Yeah.
All those gerbils and those hamsters frying.
That's me, I think.
That's you.
Yeah, I don't know what. That's somewhere around by my house. Is that Sam? Probably. Can't see where I'm going.
That was great. Can you just walk up the same bit of the alleyway again?
Yeah.
That's a nice shot. Where's that?
Yeah, that's Troopers Hill.
Is it?
Yeah, good, isn't it? That's a good shot. I forgot we went up there.
I'd say your masking's really good. Like
It's not bad,
that
is
was
it?
really
Yeah, it's not bad.
We're attacking your major human.
I mean, I could do it better now because I got better kit.
You've got exactly. You've got better kit, but the fact that you were doing it that well then
Yeah.
on quite primitive
Yeah.
editing software in the grand scheme of things.
The doctor will be destroyed for his
And did you never upgrade your editing
you
software
enslaved us.
like the whole time you were doing?
I don't think I did.
Fan
No,
films and stuff?
I don't
Wow.
think I did.
That was very good.
What was that? The tissue compression eliminated. Matter condensation.
Oh yes.
Well, that's
Oh,
sorted. Now it's time to get us out of your little mess.
Are you serious? You want to help him after all the people he's killed?
Do you think I don't know that? But if we don't stop this, then your species will be completely wiped out. And the nesting consciousness will destroy your planet utterly.
A wise decision, Doctor.
It's a little Legopolis
Damn,
Let's get this over.
reference there.
they've teamed up.
B4.
Never
yeah.
thought I'd see the day. Baker 4.
Bigger 4,
Bigger
yeah, holy
4.
shit! Oh, see, what a bastard.
Mark!
You can keep this planet, Doctor. It's seen its last sunrise.
It's beautiful because it's sort of perfectly kind of balances the chewing the scenery
Yeah.
with I'm a bad man. You know, it's good. And he's got his own thing going on. He's not doing an Ainley.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But would Sam have had seen
Yeah,
classic
yeah.
master
He's seen all the
stories?
masters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Damn. He dead.
What
boy.
would have been good is if we had a dematerialization effect. The lift
That was
could have
his
been
TARDIS.
the TARDIS. That would have been cool.
Very good.
That would have been cool.
Very good.
And we could have had a moment of Master's TARDIS.
I don't think that's quite worked, Matt, but stop touching the handle.
Going after him.
Bulletproof vest. K9 on a mission has started.
When was the last time you saw this, by the way? Now this is, I mean, like, how did we not get bollocks for this? Look at all this
Look at-
danger!
Did you not? I mean, that's a bit of a giveaway, isn't it? That you shouldn't have been in there. When was the last time I
Did it
watched
look good,
this?
though? That doesn't.
Would have been about
Into the very
yeah,
center of the machine.
2010 probably. I don't think. I mean,
Wow.
I'm sure I watched it again like a year after it
Yeah.
came out, but
That must have been very handy for you. That is if you had.
I certainly don't remember any of this stuff.
Now then. Let's see what's in here.
You should have had a prop
It's a
Nestine
shame.
ball.
Yeah, that's
the only thing it's missing.
It is. It is.
That's as good a plan as any other, I suppose. I've lived 750 years. Not a bad life. Never did
This might actually be you delivering your last will and testament, considering
Yeah.
how close you are to all of that.
Doctor, why are you talking to yourself? You've got a planet to save. But in that case, I'll just get on.
Or bit of Legopolis.
Bit of Legopolis there.
Give back, my head is glowing. I always used to do that same thing where you shift the channels of the, you know, they call
Yeah.
it channel shift on
Yeah.
some software, and it would change the.
This is
Colour
like
palette
the
around.
Green Death, isn't it? At the end. When
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was going for.
I like it.
I don't know why we had a coffin in the storage.
I mean, it's lucky that you did for that brilliant reveal shot.
It is good, isn't it? Or maybe we saw it and we were like, shit, we stick the auto in there, that'd be brilliant.
Who went, oh, that's a good shot.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll film it in the mirror. John caught on.
Or they literally can't see where they're going. What was she doing there? Running on the ground? Oh, right, okay.
That's quite good.
Very nice, yeah.
Not bad.
And your little skid, was that sped up a little bit maybe?
No, I think that was all.
That was all you.
All tough.
Has Jonathan appeared yet?
No, not yet.
God, where's this cameo, man?
That's by TK Maxx. Listening to.
You should submit this to Doctor Who filming locations website and put the little pins everywhere.
That's also by TK Maxx.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose we didn't get like bollocks by security.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's me.
But it's bloody
I rolled down that little
nice stunt.
incline.
It's harmless, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think people just kind of know when you're doing stuff like that. They
Yeah.
can see, let them get on with it. I remember filming out in the snow once, and I had my friends dressed up as ice warriors,
Really?
and I was the Doctor,
Yeah.
and some blokes working on the flats. Yelling down at us, going, what are you bloody Martians doing here? It's like, that's pretty close, actually, not far off.
I think I found out Ice Warriors. Sorry, I don't have the budget for proper pincers and shell armor.
We didn't. Absolutely didn't.
Well, I thought that was impressive.
I think this was one of the first things we shot, actually. I think we shot a lot of this stuff.
Revealing the tricks of the trade.
I think so, yeah.
Is it all, okay, the cafe's free, let's duck in there and shoot everything we need to do.
What happened to him? Did he die?
Did Mark die?
How did that happen?
So he ran off and went, I'm going to deal with this myself.
Oh, he
didn't
shrunk him. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Wow. Even I didn't know.
God, are you alright?
It's not going down in history as one of the episodes where all the regulars die.
No, it's not.
No.
No.
Okay.
I was being very nice when I wrote this. Yeah.
Definitely could have been more of a bloodbath.
Could have been, yeah.
Where's he going?
Where's he going?
Come back here, you!
What actually happened here today is yet to be clarified by the authorities.
Yeah, that was something that
Reports
we
from
shouldn't have been in
surviving
either.
students and staff
Oh, look at that old Liverpool kit.
was brutally overrun by men
That you can
I don't
even
think that
work
shop's
out.
there anymore.
No,
Shut down.
I mean, that would have been JJB.
Yeah, yeah.
And that doesn't exist anymore.
No. Shit.
Damn. Look, there's the JJB signs. You can see the sale
yeah,
signs.
yeah.
It's probably closing
Toys R
down.
Us, now B&M. Still
Yeah.
selling Doctor Who toys.
Is it a B&M now?
It's B&M now.
Wow.
I've bought Doctor Who toys in there.
where they were.
As Toys R Us and B&M.
As Toys R Us and B&M, yeah.
Whilst a high priority investigation in today's
Quite-
Yeah,
Yeah, a
yeah.
bit of fumbled there.
Roger Tursum, principal.
But I'm not doing it again.
No.
Is that the full script that he's holding there as well?
He was desperate. He's like, I want to smoke a cigar like Roger Delgado.
Timely death.
I nicked these from my dad.
This is Martin Fisher, BBC News, Bristol.
Did you have a little spot like by the bike sheds where people would go off and smoke?
There was a little area
Yeah.
where the coaches were. That was
Yeah.
the smoking area.
Yeah, yeah.
They had some decking. They built some decking for you to have
love
a
it.
cigarette. Yeah. This was probably one of the first things we shot. Oh no, maybe not actually.
Sorry I took so long.
Well, we'll just work it out by the length of your hair as we go through it. This is quite long. This isn't as long as it was.
No, it was quite long
At
in
the
that bit. In
school.
that, yeah.
Terribly fond of goodbyes. Very difficult to say the right thing.
That garden hasn't changed
No,
at
has it?
all.
Has it?
It's
No.
lovely.
Well, that's all overgrown now. My God, that's
But you haven't. Oh, you know, maybe would have still had a hornet's nest at this point.
probably yeah.
Cool box.
Did you tart up the box before filming, or
I can't remember
did
actually.
you think, oh, we could get some original signage on there, or?
I can't remember. I didn't think we did.
Could land you in an awful lot of trouble. Unless you.
It's funny seeing that door sign because it's not as yellow as
No,
that now,
yeah,
is it?
that was when it was all discoloured.
And the window glass is totally different.
Yeah.
Sideways in time.
I can't. I mean, it's not that I don't want to. It's just there's mum to look after.
She's a good girl.
Yeah.
Ah.
Loves her mother.
Take care
Oh
of
well,
yourself.
your loss.
Clean behind the
ears. Yes, rather.
Behind the ears.
Bye then, Doctor.
Revealing the secrets of the trade there by having the
window in the
background. How long did that take you to do?
Well, how do you mean?
So have you painted
The TARDIS
out there? It's a good job. I mean, that is a good job.
It doesn't look too bad, does it?
How would you have done that?
Well, just did it in Vegas. Just
In Vegas?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mad, eh?
That's really impressive.
Bit of Traken music.
Are we going to get a little coda at the end here, Matt?
We do.
Mr. Fisher.
There! I mean, if I didn't know that Johnny was your brother before, watching that, you go, is that Matt? Has he just done another cameo? That's a nice little...
Yeah, we moved that out the way. We actually shifted it.
For God's sake, nobody touched the chairs or the tables.
Mr. Fisher.
You look so young there, Johnny.
I know. Very good. Very good, Matt.
Thank you.
How did it feel going back and watching it again?
Do you know, I was dreading it, but it wasn't bad.
It was
It
great.
was pretty good. I'm actually quite impressed. I'm quite impressed with what we were able to achieve.
I don't know what you're doing taking those off. You've still got a little bit to go.
Have I?
It's the most exciting bit of the whole thing.
What do you mean?
I've saved a question for the end of this.
Oh right. Oh sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, carry on.
I think it was pretty good.
But and this is the first time in how long that you've seen it?
Probably since we made it.
Wow. It does hold together really well as a fan film.
Yeah, I gotta say, you know, obviously picture quality and stuff is now, you can't help that.
But even so, like that's just
the nature of the beast. But
exactly.
I think, you know, compared to a lot of fan films, it's pretty good.
Oh, right.
So there's no.
It didn't appear.
I know.
So
what
I
you're
can
doing.
just ask you this. Just
I did
wholesale
wonder. I was
in
like,
that
wait,
case.
I forgot about the. No, I put that on just for YouTube.
This is a question from Jim.
Hello,
How
Jim.
far did you get with Shadow of the Daleks? So for people who haven't seen that, it was like, what was it, like 40 seconds of a Dalek trundling around around your neighbourhood?
Yeah.
So how far did you get through with that? Because that was supposed to follow this up.
I was supposed to follow this up. Well, barely shot anything.
But you shot
We did
some stuff?
shoot some stuff.
Did
yeah,
you?
Yeah, we did. We shot some stuff in the woods near my house. But yeah, just never materialised.
Open up a lost media wiki for this. I mean, that's impressive. So,
and we shot it twice.
Did
we shot
you?
it twice with different actors.
what was the story? What, you know, you had your own original Doctor in that
was
one
going to be
as well?
an original Doctor.
Yeah.
Um,
bow tie maybe involved in there if we're thinking about...
No bow tie. It was like a wingtip collar.
Oh, so you had a whole costume
I had a
thing?
costume, yeah. And I had like a red or burgundy waistcoat with a chain.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just used that same coat as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then some trousers with, I think, Johnny's Sylvester McCoy shoes. I thought, you know, that
Very
makes
nice.
it look a bit eccentric. Yeah. And it was meant to be the Doctor on his final regeneration.
Mm-hmm.
Just to give it that sense of like, oh, if and the idea was that he was thinking to himself, you know, if something happens to me now, that's it, kind
Mm-hmm.
of thing. And how does that cloud his judgment a bit
Yeah.
more? Yeah, but that was it. I can't really remember the actual specifics of the plot and how the Daleks worked into it. But I will tell you this: this episode ended after the Daleks were defeated and whatever. There was something, I can't remember how it worked in the script. I probably have the script somewhere. But at the end, there was another little coda, and it was on a Cyberman spaceship. And it was going to be a load of Cybermen.
Wow.
And that was going to be the
next
third one. Would have been a Cyberman story.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're really ramping it up there.
I know, yeah. So
Bloody
we had
hell.
a Dalek one, and then it was the Cybermen. Like it's located the Doctor or something. And
Give it a couple of hours. This will all be on a lost media wiki.
Yeah.
And people outlining it with sources and references and stuff. I had great fun watching that.
So did I.
It was brilliant.
I really enjoyed watching that. That was good fun. That brought back a lot of memories.
I bet it did.
Yeah, God. Yeah, and I remember going back to the college, I don't know, 3 or 4 years later, and sort of seeing people that were there, and they all asked about it. They were like, "Oh, you did that film, didn't you?" I was like, "Yeah."
That was me.
That was me, yeah. Do you want me to sign anything? I'm surprised there's not a plaque.
Yeah, exactly.
Plastic Treachery.
Filmed here,
yeah.
Yeah. Wow, well, there we go. Thanks, Matt, for letting us
No,
go
I mean, that was good fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
We'll have to think of some more things to do in this format.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
Nice to do a commentary.
Yeah.
Good fun.
Yeah, it was good fun.
Well, thanks very much for watching, ladies and gents. I hope you enjoyed that one. And we will see you sometime soon for some kind of Doctor Who related shenanigans. See you later.
Bye-bye.